Join me on a journey from morning to morning. I'm excited to invite you to my purpose and mental health specialty coaching program. In it, we'll explore healing, growth, and purpose even in the most challenging seasons of life. As part of my own personal grieving process, I've created a special segment entitled Mourning to Mourning, inspired by the scripture, "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning." Psalm 35. Whether you're grieving a personal loss, navigating emotional challenges, or seeking clarity in your life's purpose, this program is designed to help you embrace healing and joy in your journey. What you gain: tools to navigate grief and emotional pain, strategies for rediscovering purpose through adversity, mental health coaching rooted in faith. Let's walk through the night together, trusting that the morning brings joy. For more info or to join, DM me or visit me on Facebook or Instagram. Let's heal and grow together.
Hi, it's Saturday, November the 2nd, and I'm coming again with the segment on Mourning to Mourning, found in Psalms 30 and 5. Yeah, David was dealing with the consequences of something that he did, and he said, we've made endure for a night, but joy come in the morning. That's the context of that particular scripture, but we're using it today for the mourning part, the MOURNING, mourning. And that's what I've been doing. I've been grieving. And it's been compounded by so many other things. But this is the thing. Because mourning may not be a certain day or a certain event or a certain time. It may be eternity. I had this wonderful dream last night. I used to work for Intercept Health and as a registered behavior therapist for autistic children. It's a science. And I watched these incredible children that were nonverbal and they had their issues in social engagement and other issues, physical issues. Watching them grow and learn and laugh and cry. Some of them were aggressive, and so I took the punches. Some of them ran, and I had to run. It was almost 6 or 7 hours of a constant looking after, guarding, taking care of, securing, and helping children who had a different kind of learning skill. And so I dreamt about them. I went to go visit them, and I dreamt about my supervisors and all of us that worked together. And it was just such a happy time. I hated to leave. I didn't want to leave. I only left because physically I couldn't keep up with it. And it was time for me to go. And so today, as I was shopping and I went to one of my favorite tours, Joy's, it's a bakery, and it's similar to Panera Bread, but a little bit more Frenchy, on the Frenchy side. And the kind of people that come there are kind of different and diverse and different color hair and different nationalities. And they sit and they take up the croissants that are chocolate and all kinds of pizza and pastries and breads. And so I walked in there to get me my croissant with the chocolate on it and walked back to my car. And there was an SUV that was parking right next to it was kind of close. And so as they parked and I walked around to get in my car, I just stood because it wasn't enough room for both of us to get through that little space. And the gentleman on the passenger side got out. He was Caucasian. And he asked me, did I want to wait? And I said, sure, I'll wait. And he opened the back door and it was this little guy. And I was so excited to see the little guy. I said, oh, you got a buddy. You got a little guy back there. I was so glad I waited. As this seemingly 5-year-old, 6-year-old little boy comes out the car and hears my voice, he stretched out his hands. And at first I didn't realize what was going on. And he was reaching towards me. And his little feet ran towards me and gave me a hug. I'm glad I waited. Whew, I'm glad I waited. This innocent little child heard my voice. And he ran towards me in front of his parents. And I said to myself, he must be taught how to love. But I so needed that hug from that little boy. So that was joy for me today. There's a word called glimmer. Glimmer, in psychological terms, is the opposite of trigger. It's those moments that something illicit and gentle and positive happens to you and is soothing to you. So I was in gratitude. The tears are not sadness, they're gratitude, because it's a mourning experience. Yes, a MORNING. And I hope you have some glimmers in your life and not be so hastened to deal with triggers, but let the glimmers happen and be joyful about it. All right? I'm out of here. I'm glad I waited.